Good morning students. In the previous video we have learned how to print the factorial of a given number. We have done this program, create a class to enter a number and print the factorial, print its factorial. Now since we know what is a factorial and how to find out the factorial of a number, now we will do this program, that is question number 4 of given on page number 98. Create a class to print the factorials of the numbers from 1 to 10. Now we have to take every number from 1, starting from 1 to 10. So in this we have to apply two loops. Let us see how to do this program. Class, suppose question 4, public static void main, int I j f is equal to 1 for I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to 10, I plus plus. Inside this we will reset the value of f as 1. Then we take another loop, j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to I and j plus plus. F is equal to f into j, and then we'll close this bracket and then we'll print factorial of plus I plus is equal to plus f. This will not be closed here, this will be closed here, and after that we will close this function bracket and then this class bracket. Now how does this program run? You can see that there are two loops, one loop inside another. This is the outer loop, this is the outer loop, and this is the inner loop. What kinds of loops are these? These are known as the nested loops. Whenever there is one loop inside another, that kind of loop is known as a nested loop. So first of all, let us see the values. I, j, f. We have taken these variables. So first of all, the value of I is 1. 1 is less than equal to 10. This will go from 1 to 10. That we have to find out the factorial of all the numbers from 1 to 10. So first of all, the value of I is 1 means the number is 1. We have to find out the factorial of 1. So I is 1. It will come down. Now from here to here, the value of I will remain as 1 for one iteration, unless this plus plus is not done. It will come down and the value of f will be reset as 1. The value of f is 1. It will come down, the value of j is 1. J, that is 1, is less than equal to I. What is I? That is I is 1. This condition is true. So this will move forward and it will calculate f. F is equal to f into j. F is equal to f. What is f? That is 1 into j. What is j? That is also 1. So the value of f is 1. Next time it will go again, the value of j will become 2, that is plus plus, and 2 is less than equal to I. What is I? That is 1. This condition is false. If this condition is false, therefore this loop will terminate, and after terminating this loop, it will come to this line and it will print factorial of plus I. What is I? That is 1. So it will print as factorial of 1 is equal to f. What is f? That is 1. This will be printed on the screen. After that, it will come to this bracket, and it will, this is the outer loop, so it will move again. Now the value of I will become plus plus, means the previous value of I is 1. Now the value of I will become 2. It will come down, the value of f will again be reset. So the value of f will become 1. That will reset the value. It will reset the value for j is equal to 1 to less than equal to I. Now what is the value of j? First of all, the value of j is 1. 1 is less than equal to I. What is the value of I now? That is 2. This condition is true. 1 is less than equal to 2. So this will move forward. If this will move forward, f is equal to f into j. So f is equal to f. What is f? 1 into j. What is j? That is 1. It will move again. So the value of j will become plus plus. So the value of j will become 2. 2 is less than equal to I. What is I? That is 2. This condition is again true. This will move forward. F is equal to f into j. F is equal to f. This is f into j. What is j? That is 2. It will move again. The value of j will become plus plus. This will become 3. 3 is less than equal to I. That is 2. This condition is false. So this will not run. So this will not run, then this will statement will also not run, and this will terminate, and it will print factorial of I. What is I? 2 is equal to f. What is f? 2. 1 into 2, that is 2. This will be finally printed on the screen. After that, this outer loop will move again, and the value of I will now become plus plus, that is I will become 3. F will again be reset. F will become 1 again. J will start from 1 and j is less than equal to I. J will start from 1 and j is less than equal to I. What is I? That is 3. So 1 is less than equal to 3. This condition is true. If this is true, this will move. F is equal to f into j. F is equal to f into j. What is j? That is 1. So 1 into 1. This will move again. J will become plus plus, that is this will become 2. 2 is less than equal to 3. This condition is again true. So this will move. F is equal to f into j. F is equal to f. This is f into j. What is j? That is 2 now. This will move again. J will become plus plus, that is j will become 3. 3 is less than equal to 3. This condition is again true. This will move forward. F is equal to f into j. F is equal to f. What is f? This one is f into j. What is j? That is 3. J is 3. So 1 into 2 into 3, that is 6. It will move again. J will become plus plus, that is 4. 4 is less than equal to I, that is 3. This condition is false, therefore this will terminate. So this will print this. This will be printed factorial of I. What is I? 3. 3 is equal to f. What is f? 6. So this is how the factorial of all the numbers, factorial of 1 is equal to this, factorial of 2 is equal to this, factorial of 3 is equal to this, similarly factorial of 4, 5, 6 up to factorial of 10 is equal to whatever the factorial is. So all the factorials of the numbers from 1 to 10 are printed on the screen. I hope you have understood. Have a nice day.